尊敬的各位领导，亲爱的老师、同学们，大家早上好！欢迎各位参加由广西工业职业技术学院举办的2022年中国东盟学子线上交流活动。Distinguished guests and dear participants, good morning. Welcome to the China Asean Youth Talk activity hosted by Guangxi Vocational Technical Institute of Industry. 我是本次活动的主持人，以下将由我来为大家介绍本次活动的各项议程。I'm Beth and the host of today's activity. Now I would like to introduce the context of the activity, and here is the schedule. 首先，我将为大家介绍到场来宾。First, I will introduce today's participants. Please allow me to introduce the participants from GTI. 首先，请允许我为大家介绍来自广西工业职业技术学院的各位领导，他们分别是广西工业职业技术学院副校长谭冠辉 ，Miss 谭冠辉 ，the Vice President of GTI， 广西工业职业技术学院国际教育学院院长曾伟坚 ，Mrs. 曾伟坚 ，Dean of School of International Education of GTI， 广西工业职业技术学院国际教育学院副院长黄杰。Mrs. 黄杰 ，Vice Dean of School of International Education of GTI。今天我们到现场的还有广西工业职业技术学院的各位老师和同学们，欢迎你们。We also have teachers and students from GTI. Welcome you all. 接着让我们欢迎今天到场的各位外宾，他们是来自印尼、柬埔寨、马来西亚、菲律宾以及东盟其他国家的老师和同学们。Then we are glad to have the teachers and students from Indonesia, Cambodia, Malaysia, Philippines, and other ASEAN countries. And then we will move to the remark delivered by Mr. Tan Guanghui, the Vice President of GT. 下来我们进行下一个议程，让我们欢迎来自广西工业职业技术学院副校长谭冠辉致辞。也请谭校长呢在每个句号后暂停一会儿，我们将为您和外宾做交互翻译，谢谢。
需要了。这个我们中国和东盟、印尼、柬埔寨、马来西亚、菲律宾的各位同学们，大家上午好。点翻译。
Welcome everyone to today's events, especially everyone from the ASEAN countries. Welcome.
今天上午非常的高兴，我们中国东盟，就是我们广西工业职业技术学院和我们在东盟的其他国家的这个学者们呢，进行这个学生线上的交流会。首先非常感谢大家在这个周末的早晨，来进行这个线上的交流。
I'm so happy to be today's event. And first of all, I would like to thank you everyone again for coming to this event on this Saturday morning.
同时呢，聆听大家对我们相关的学业和毕业的设想，来交流分享中国和我们其他东盟国家的这个学习、就业和这个今后工作的一些情况。
And I would love to thank you to everyone for sharing their ideas about the future and about its majors. No matter you are from China or ASEAN countries. Thank you.
我想呢，对我们中国和我们印尼、柬埔寨、马来西亚、菲律宾等国家的学生，这样的交流会是非常的有意义的。
I think that Youth Talk is really useful to Chinese students and the students from ASEAN countries.
那么我们今天是通过这个线上的形式来进行交流。
Today's Youth Talk is online Youth Talk.
我真心的希望我们在不远的将来 能够进行线下交流，面对面的交流。
I hope in the near future that we can meet each other in person to have a face-to-face meeting together.
在这个比较特殊的时刻呢，也感谢成都学院实公司为我们的线上交流提供技术服务。
In this special time of the pandemic, and I also want to thank you everyone to support this youth talk.
我简要的给各位学子同学们呢介绍一下广西工业实验室学院的情况。
Let me do a brief introduction about our institute.
广西工业实验室学院呢，位于中国的南方省份广西省广西壮族自治区。
Guangxi Vocational Technical Institute of Industry is located in Nanning of Guangxi, which is located in southern of China.
我们的主校区在南宁，是一个美丽的花园城市。
The main campus is located in Nanning, the garden city of Guangxi.
学校现在有30800名学生。
There are about 13,000 students in our campus.
有56个不同类型的专业。
56 majors of our institute.
我们真心的希望，今天啊，在线上以及在线上的同学的朋友们，在将来不远的将来，真情的邀请，你们到我们学校来进行参观、交流和访问。
I sincerely invite everyone online from the distant country. Someday in the future, might take a visit to our campus.
我也期待等一下在我们的线上交流会上聆听我们进行对话交流的同学们的各种想法，也希望能够得到很大的收获。
And I also expect to hear many And I also expecting to hear many different opinions in this event of the youth talk.
预祝我们的线上交流会取得圆满成功，谢谢大家。
May the youth talk bear fruitfully. Thank you, everyone.
好的，非常感谢我们谭校长的发言。接下来呢，让我们合影留念，请各位领导、老师、同学们以及在场的各位来宾看向我们的屏幕，同我们的外方来宾进行一个合影。等会的话，我会用英文倒数3、2、1，请大家做好准备。Thanks for the remark from Mr. Tan, and let's move to the next session. We will have the group photo. Please turn on your camera and wait for my counting. Please remind to turn on your camera now. Hello students, from Asean countries, you can turn on your camera. I cannot see you. Hello, I only see some of the students turn on the camera, so can you show me your face? Could you turn on your camera now? Thank you. We will take 2 photos. One photo we will take online, and then we will have the photo online. So firstly, we will have the photo online.
来，请同学们看向摄像头。
So please turn on your camera. 3, 2, 1, smile. 3, 2, 1, smile. And
来，同学们，
so wait for a moment. So we will have the apply photo. Thank you.
我们找几位同学一起上来。
那是你的榜。
The participant, please keep the camera open, because the student in offline will have a blue photo in the offline. So please keep the camera open. Thank you.
可以吗？要一百同学，行吗？行，这样。Please wait for a second, and please keep your camera is on.
在哪里呢？在你这里。没有，我只是给他们看一下什么情况。谁帮我拍的？我来。来，这个你帮举一
So
下。
wait for a moment.
对，你
Thank
举一下这
you
个
for
对
your
的。
support,
摄像头。
and you can turn on your camera.
来，保持微笑。
Okay, 3, 2, 1, smile. One more photo. 3, 2, 1, 4.
好的，
可以了，谢谢。
好的。
Thank you so much.
这么对话说的。
Thank you. And then it's time for our exciting part. It's our presentation. So before we start the presentation, I would like to introduce some notifications during this session. Our topic is, what do you think about your major and future job? We will invite 40 students from ASEAN countries and China. Each of the speakers has 3 minutes to present their prepared speech. 在开始之前呢，请允许我先说一下这个环节的一些注意事项。我们的主题是谈谈自己的专业及未来就业的想法。在这个环节，我们会邀请14位来自东盟国家以及广西工业职业技术学院的学生来做分享发言。我们发言的顺序是先东盟的国家，然后到工职院的学生。首先，我们邀请来自东盟国家的学生进行分享。第一个发言的是来自印尼的学生，下一个发言的学生是庞思怡，也请先提前做好准备。Firstly, we will invite the speaker from Asian countries. Our first speaker is Safira from Sibirus April University, Indonesia. Hello, Safira, you can start your sharing now.
Okay, thank you, Betty, for the host in this meeting. So let me share my PPT slide. Wait a second. So I will start my presentation now. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this happy occasion, let me introduce myself. My name is Syafrinisa Aulia. So I'm from 11 April University, Indonesia. Here, I'd like to deliver my presentation titled Intercultural Understanding to Support Our Future Job. Okay, before we step into the topic, I will show you about the picture. So I think I sure that all of you, when you see or when you are looking at this picture, one word can pop up on your mind, and the word is about diversity. Yeah, it is very related about this for this picture. So, right, it is about diversity. In our world, there are many people with many differences, many races, religions, and also cultures. To face these differences, we need something that can help us to accept all of these differences, and it is intercultural communication. Yeah, so what is the meaning of intercultural communication? So, intercultural communication is to communicate with people from different cultural backgrounds or social groups. And how do we get the skills of intercultural communication? So in our English literature major, there are 3 things that can sharpen our intercultural communication skill. The first one is about British literature. there are so many literary texts that can help us to sharpen our intercultural communication. Of course, in my major, some courses offering the exploration of literary texts, particularly of British, like prose, poetry, and drama. And in those courses, we explore literary work like poetry, play, and novel from the British, and also other countries' popular authors. This literary work can reflect maybe the culture of the authors. And the second one is about British history and society. So this is learn about the history and the society of British people. In various courses, we explore the aspect of culture British, as well as conduct comparative studies between British culture and our own culture. We also learn about lifestyle, politics, governments, and of course, education. In this sense, we can enhance our cross-cultural understanding. So besides, we also learn a little bit about Japanese culture. So here are some things that we learn in the courses. So the first one is about British literature. It is the Pride and Prejudice novel and film. So it is known novel about manners by Jane Austen. And the second one is about the popular international group band. So the name of the band is the Beatles. And the last, for Japanese culture, we learn about hiragana letter and the culture itself, like making dishes from Japan. So based on the previous explanation, the intercultural understanding make us open-minded to face differences. It is also increasing our sensitivity in the middle of diversity. We also instill and grow respect in ourselves and each other. With this basis, of course, we can choose our future job, especially when we are interested to apply for a job overseas. So that is very interesting, right? Especially for me as an English literature student. Okay, so here, let me show you my work. So I have started my career as an author, and these are some of my works, poetry anthology books. And last but not least, there is a quote from Libby Small. Learning a language, a gateway to intercultural competence. So yeah, that's all my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for your wonderful speech. And next, let's welcome Pang Siyi from GTI China to share her presentation. 非常感谢我们印尼学生的精彩分享。接下来呢，让我们邀请来自广西工业职业技术学院的庞思瑜同学进行分享。
你那边关他们一风吧，还有你不，我帮你调出。我看到往前走，可是。
Good morning, dear teachers and friends. I would like to introduce this major in 3 ways. The first of all, my name is Pang Siyi, and I'm 19 years old. I come from Bobai, Guangxi. It's my honor to be here to introduce myself to all of you. Secondly, let's talk about my understanding of this major. I'm a freshman majoring in environmental art design. My understanding of this major, environmental art design is a useful and widely used major. Then, students of this major, I urge to design indoor and outdoor, public and private spaces where people live, work, and play, such as Greenland, landscape, and so on. As we all know, we need an environment to live, so environment is source of life. Art design comes from all kinds of needs, mankind, and indispensable parts of life. So design is important to us. In the case of an epidemic, environmental art design seems more important to present the artist's source value and cross-cultural development trend of the new year through activities and information. Thirdly, as a freshman, in the next, I'm curious about this major. In the next 3 years, I have to master professional knowledge and skills, improve my ability of space design, and artist expression. I believe that through my own efforts, I can make some achievements in the field I love. That's all. Thank you.
好的，非常感谢我们庞思怡的精彩发言。下一个发言的是来自柬埔寨的学生，让我们欢迎。Thank you for your wonderful sharing, and let's welcome Elena from Cambodia. Let's welcome her. Hello, Elena. So you can start your sharing now.
Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hello everyone. Ileana, thank you for having me today. It's such a great honor to be a speaker at today's China Asian Youth Talk. And the main topic is developing Cambodia's digital economy from a youth perspective. First of all, let me do a brief introduction and explain why I am interested in this major. I'm currently still a high school student, and I have applied to 4 universities majoring in economics, and I have received offers from the University of Melbourne, Monash University, and Swinburne University. And I just did the interview for Tsinghua University yesterday, so I'm still waiting for the results. And for the reason why I choose this major, because I have grown up in a business family, and my dad is a businessman, and even my only brother started to choose to start a business after his graduation. So under that influence, I became interested in making money, and especially how people analyze things when making decisions in business projects. And my interest in math is another reason. I'm interested in using math, graphs, and statistics to analyze things. For example, the thinking of human and decision-making processes. So I can say that these two main factors made me clear about what I want to study in my university life. At its core, economics is the study of how individuals, groups, organizations, and entire nations manage and utilize resources. With a background in economics, it seems anything is possible since there is a strong demand for highly numerate graduates throughout the global labor market. And we can see that there are a lot of different types of jobs. For example, you can work as professional economic, or you can work in banking, business and financial consultancy, or public sector, and accurate and data analysis. And it really depends on our own choice. However, as a young blood, I want to highlight how we can use our knowledge to serve and boost our national development. Apparently, the digital economy is a new source of growth. The Cambodian government has set up a framework for Cambodia digital economy transformation. And a digital economy can be understood as an economy based on digital technologies, but can impact on other sectors of the economy and society. And here we can see some examples of tech startups in Cambodia as of 2019. And we can also notice that the overall digital adoption among established firms in Cambodia is still limited due to the lack of an efficient workforce. So, apart from focusing on what we want to do, Cambodian youth also need to be ready for the future labor market and focus on the country development. We have to be aware of the digital economy and believe that transforming Cambodia into a digital economy would be beneficial for the country. And to achieve this long-term goal, Cambodia requires further investment across different supporting pillars such as human capital, digital infrastructure, and digital adoption. As the new generation, we are the main consumers of the digital platforms, goods, and services, but we need to keep in mind that we are also playing a major role in promoting digital transformation in Cambodia. And that's it for my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Hello, Alana. Thank you for your great presentation. And our first speaker is Huang Xiaowei from GTI China. 非常感谢我们柬埔寨学生的分享。接下来呢，让我们邀请来自公职院的学生黄小维来发言。
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Huang Xiaowei, and I'm from Nanning, China. Nice to meet you. Nanning is the capital city of Guangxi. Yeah, the China ASEAN Expo is held here every year. My school is located in this beautiful city. I'm majoring in EC e-commerce, and I will introduce to you the development of EC in China. Let's take a look at, Let's take a look at this date from 2011 to 2021. China's EC transaction volume increased year by year. It can be said that in China, EC has been integrated into various fields of economic development, and there will be many choices for my employment direction in the future. Well, why did I choose to study at Guangxi Vocational and Technological Institute of Industry? There are perfect courses here. For example, I have already studied courses such as online shop operation and promotion, cross-border EC, and live EC, and so on. These courses have enriched my knowledge of EC. I can also train my hands-on and practical skills through practical activity, such as the farming assistance, cross-border EC, and various competitions. I believe that if I study with care and master of skill, I will be very competitive employment. Personally, I learned about cross-border EC during my study. China ASEAN regional cooperation has been remarkable, and it has played an important role in international and domestic resource integration and economic development. So I plan to engage in cross-border EC in the future and contribute to economic trade and cultural exchange. Thanks for listening. Now, EC in China is booming. Welcome to China. I am waiting for you in Guangxi.
Thank you. 好的，非常感谢我们黄小维同学的分享。我们下一个要邀请的是来自马来西亚的学生进行分享，同时呢，也请学院的胡玉玲同学做好准备。Thank you for your sharing. And then we will invite Maweta from Hyper Vocational College, Malaysia, to share her presentation. Hello, Maweta. You can share your screen now.
Thank you, Betty. Wait a moment. Can you all see my slide?
Yes. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, good morning everyone. My name is Mawita Anna Perempuan Tamil Selvam. Today I want to present what do you think about your major and your future job. Okay, I will present what is marketing. Marketing refers to all activities a company does to promote and sell product or service to customer. Marketing makes us of the marketing mix, also known as the 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. Okay, this 4 is activities a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of a product service. Marketing included advertising, selling, and development product to customer or other business. Why do I study marketing? Because now is technology world, so I want to know about how to make online business. So every business is look for a way to showcase its brand online. Now marketing skill is efficient in the fast-growing digital world. I'm studying marketing help me to understand how to influence customer to make decision to buying something neat. I also learned about marketing skill. Marketing skill actually how to communicate to the customer, tell about the products and help the company to make some money and to make company make more money. And I also as a marketer, my work will be since many eyes, especially blog, poster, and introduced to communication with the customer. I chose digital marketer because I'm also learning how to be a digital marketer. I'm also learn about a digital marketer. My product is more than a logo. Learning communication is in the digital world. Customers are connect with one another in everything of social communication. Customer service to customer care about before customer make a purchase they often their target. Okay, why I want to be a digital marketer? Because my family has a business, a food business. We sell a snack called murko. This is a traditional snack. Not many people know how to make them. So I use technology to expand my family business so that all over the world will know about the traditional snack. It's called murko. This is a history from murko. Murko is a sensory and crunchy snack originating from the inside. The name of murko derives from the Tamil word from each is twisted. It is refers to shape. In India, we call murko is especially popular in status. In Malaysia, also popular. Murko is made from murko flour, a piece of salt, jasmine and sesame and butter. At last, I come from a multi-racial family. I have a Chinese mother and Indian father. During Deepawali festival, we serve murko to our friend and family who comes to visit us. This is my design to help my family business promote the poster. I help my family create an account on IG from murko business. I make some poster to murko business with using my own design. It is because my family don't know how to make the statement on Instagram and poster to their business. So this is the poster I make my own. Okay, thank you. 谢谢.
Marita is the best. Let's welcome 胡玉林 from GTI China. 非常感谢 Marita 的分享。接下来，让我们邀请来自工学院的学生胡玉林来发言。
Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you. This introduction. My name is Hu Yuli. I am a lively and cheerful girl. After entering the institute, I joined the Young Volunteer Association and became a volunteer. I hope I can help my classmates and other people. This is the activity I took part in. This is a volunteer blood donation active. My task is to help students measure their blood pressure and ask about their weight and record it to the doctor. Next, I would like to introduce my hometown to you. My hometown is Guilin, a very famous tourist city in China. Its series is world renowned. Many foreigners always visit when they come to China. Welcome to Guilin. In the meantime, I'd like to share with you a delicious local snack. Guilin rice noodles is a local traditional snack. This snack has a long history, more than 2,000 years. Next, I would like to introduce my measure to you. My measure is of food quality and safety, which focus on basic knowledge and skill in biology and food engineering. It can help people to control the food quality and do the food hygiene supervision. and you can see this microscope in action. Through learning, we can learn and see the microscope that can't be seen by us. We can see the case of matter and under the microscope and judge in other way. So its advantage and disadvantage to human body. Finally, I would like to share my employment plan. At present, my idea is to continue my first study, get a bachelor's degree, be admitted as a civil servant, and work in the food and judge and administration, and do my job well to ensure the safety of food. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
好的，非常感谢我们胡玉玲的分享。接下来呢，我们要请出我们的第7位分享嘉宾了，他是来自印尼的 Sony， 也请公职院秦杰和王蕊2位同学做好准备。Thank you for your sharing. Our next speaker is Sony from Cyprus April University, Indonesia. Hello, Sony. You can start your sharing now.
Hello, Betty. Can you hear my voice clearly? Okay. Okay, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sonia Rahayu Adi from 11 April University, Faculty of Humanities, majoring in English Literature. As you can see on the slide, the topic of my presentation today is about benefits of English language skills to communicate effectively. So whenever we study a language, especially English, there are very important skills that we need to know and practice. We also call them the core of English skills. There are receptive skills in which we receive the information, namely reading and listening, and productive skills in which we produce information like in speaking and writing. The skills are interrelated each other.
Hello, Sony. Please wait for a moment. We cannot hear the voice.
Okay,
Please try again. Oh, yeah, it's okay now.
Okay.
Please start.
I'm sorry for the technical problem.
Hello, Sony. Could you please move your mouse close to your microphone? If the voice is kind of small, I think.
Okay.
Please speak. Try more louder. Thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I have to hold my microphone first. Okay. Let me start again. So whenever we study a language, especially in English, there are very important skills that we need to know and practice. We also call them the core of English skills. There are receptive skills in which we receive information, namely reading and listening, and productive skills in which we produce information like in speaking and writing. The skills are interrelated each other so that we need an integration of all of those skills to master English comprehensively. Yeah. Okay. On the next slide is the courses we learn in English literature. So these are the courses that help us to master the English language skills. We learn speaking and listening from a basic to advanced level in various activities from formal to informal genre. This increases our soft skills such as critical thinking and analytical skills. In writing courses, the students are trained to produce writing either for professional purposes and academic purposes. Writing courses teach the students to write an effective text and help improve analytical skills. Apart from the 4 skills, we also learn linguistic and translation courses. This also help us support our effective communication skills and sensitivity. So, talking about criteria about effective communication, there is a theory called the 7 C's of communication. The 7 C's communication means that our message should be clear, concise, concrete, complete, correct, coherent, and courteous. All the courses that I've shared in the previous slide get the students to fulfill all of those criteria. And as a bonus, we also sharpen our soft skills such as sensitivity, critical thinking, analytical skills, and time management. Next is about future job. With all of those communicative skills and the soft skill as well, we can feel a lot of field work in the future. There are several examples, as you can see on the slide. There are copywriter, public relation, policy fellows, translator or interpreter, and editors. With all the skills we've got, we can feel a lot of field work more than this because English is everywhere. So for the closing, this quote brings us to the end of my presentation. If you just communicate, you can get by. But if you communicate skillfully, you can work miracles. By Jim Rohn. I sincerely appreciate your kind attention. Thank you.
Hello, thank you, Tony. Thank you for your sharing. And let's continue to appreciate the next speaker, Qin Jie and Wang Yue from GTI to deliver their speech. 感谢我们印尼学生的分享。接下来呢，让我们邀请公职院的秦杰和王宇2位同学发言。
Hello everyone, my name is Wang Rui from the Major of Punctuality and Safety. I'm glad to be able to communicate with you all. I am lively a girl. I have many hobbies. For example, I like listening to music, playing basketball, and so on. I joined the English Association. During the English Association, I participated in many interesting English events. I also made many friends in English associations.
Hello everyone, my name is Qin Jie. I'm glad to talk to you. I come from Guangxi Vocational and Technical Institute of Technology. I'm lively and kindly. I like making friends because I want to learn the Bring technology. So I joined the Bring Beer Association. In the association, we will learn how to brew beer, deepen our professional knowledge, and also make friends. Our hometown is Baise. It is known as the home of mangoes in China. There are many kinds of mangoes. We can make many dishes with mango, such as mango milkshake, mango pudding, mango and sticky rice, and so on. It is so delicious. Welcome to Baise. Now, let's introduce why I choose this measure food quality and safety. Firstly, I think food safety is the most important thing for people. It affects everyone's health and even relates to the quality of life of a nation. After in-depth study, I have a great understanding of this measure and deeply like it. Reason costs include food microbiology, analytical chemistry, and so on. We have theory class and practice class. My favorite is practice class. One of course is the processing technology of baking. In class, we will make cake and bread by ourselves.
Firstly, we prepare raw materials, eggs, oil, water, and flour. Next, we make cake and bread. Then, put them into ovens. Let cake and bread be done. In the process of making, we learn the technical requirement of baking cake and bread, and also calculating our other quality and safety, the ability to select raw materials, and the ability to control key processes. We also learn how to make cake and bread, which prepare our experiment. I would like to briefly introduce myself. I want to be a full quality inspector, content to work, how to enter, testing, agency to continue to testing and constantly my skill to ensure the safety and reliability of food.
Because of my love for this measure, I may plan for the future. I want to continue to study this measure when I am an undergraduate. I want to learn more, master more knowledge and technology, practice and improve my learning ability, build a larger communication network, make myself better. The above is what we want to share with you. Thank you.
好的，非常感谢我们龚子燕两位学生的分享。接下来，让我们欢迎来自柬埔寨的学生，也请下一个发言的秦继展同学做好准备。Thank you for your sharing, and we will invite Jin Song from Cambodia to share her presentation. Hello, Jin Song, you can start your presentation now.
Yes, thank you. Okay, good morning everyone. So my name is Jin Song, greeting from Cambodia. And first of all, I would like to thank you to the China Asian Youth Talk that provide me this opportunity to contribute my perspective on the topic of enhancing skill for the future of work in Cambodia. So I'm going to share about my content today. So without my introduction to me, I have three major points for today's contributions. So without further ado, let's start to my introduction. So again, I am Jin Song and currently holding a bachelor degree of the international relations in Cambodia, and at the same time I'm also a master degree candidate at the University of Science and Technology Beijing, mastering in public administration. So as you can see of my educational background and some working experiences that I have been through on the slide, I am mostly related to the social science majors. And now let's find out what brought me into this field. So in order to find out that, let me introduce our Cambodian educational system. So in Cambodian educational system, we have two primary majors from the high school to the college studies, and they include natural science and the social science subject. So it is obviously that I am now in the category of the social science students. And if you ask me why I'm choosing that, the fun fact, the answer is probably I'm not good at math and I'm not interested in medical or biological and stuff. So here I am choosing the subject of the social science to be my major. But I understand that to ensure the quality of work in Cambodia, social science alone is not enough. And at least I need to know more about the basic skill or knowledge in the related field. In Cambodia, in the last few years, we have focusing not only on the science subjects, but also the technology, engineering, and math into the educational curriculum, which we know as the STEM education. And by 2014, under the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport Cambodia, we have introduced a new educational school system, which named New Generation School (NGS), mostly focused on high school students to enhance and improve the quality of education in the country. And this new curriculum is aimed to focus on the STEM and the ICT skill, especially to prepare youth for the 21st century work. So what are the 21st century work and why it is so important for the futures of work? Before going to the 21st century work, I will let you take a look into the industrial revolution. We are in the fast-moving pace that fourth industrial revolution represent a fundamental change in the way we're living in, and mostly we're focusing on the automation, advanced technology, and digital transformation, which consisting of a lot of big data, cloud computing, AI, and cyber system, etc. So with this transformation, thousands of jobs are disappearing, and some are replaced by automation of robotics, and it creating like job inconsistency and an unpredictable future. But at the same time, it also invented a lot of new jobs which requires skill set to adapt with the new working environment. So in order to ensure the quality of work in the future, we might need to train ourselves for a skill set in the 21st century. So here we come to enhancing the 21st century skill. So as what I have been researched, according to the World Economic Forum, there are 16 skills for students and in the 21st century, which divided into three categories. The first one is foundational literacy, which focus on the core skill of everyday tasks. And the second one is the competency to deal with the complex challenges. And the third one is the character quality to adapt with the changes environment. So these important three major skills, as you can see on the slide, are consisting the lifelong learning journey to enhance the futures of work, and especially it's in developing country like us in Cambodia. Above three main points are what I want to contribute today. Thank you for paying attention.
Hello, thank you for your presentation. And then our next speaker is Chen Jizhan from GTI China. Let's welcome him. 感谢我们柬埔寨学生的分享。接下来呢，让我们邀请来自公职院的学生陈继展来发言。
Hello, everyone. My name is Chen Jizhan. I'm a first-year student at Guangxi Vocational and Technical Institute of Industry. My major is animation technology, and I'm very interested in 3D modeling technology. And what is 3D modeling? How to make a modeling? Why do we make modeling? And what does it take to make a modeling? Now I would like to answer these questions. 3D modeling technology mainly uses software to make characters and scenes. For example, these tall buildings and the master and the car and the characters. We can combine them into animation, letting them be a cartoon, such as Toy Story, Frozen, the Kung Fu Panda. Not only that, but also national culture. In Guangxi, I found that many traditional cultures are disappearing. For example, Liu Sanjie and bamboo dance. So let me have a look. And Zhuangzhou dress, national architecture. And so I just want to use 3D modeling technology to create animations, letting them popular again. That's all. Thank you for your listening.
好的，非常感谢我们陈继展同学非常有趣的分享。接下来呢，让我们邀请来自印尼的学生进行分享。也请下一个发言的学生韦礼贝做好准备。Thank you for the exchange sharing from Chen Jizhan. And then our next speaker is Raisa from Siberus April University, Indonesia. Hello, Raisa. So you can share now. Hello, Raisa, you need to turn on your mic. Hello, Raisa, you need to turn on your mic. You are muted.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rasyari Syafa Putri from English Literature major of 11 April University, Indonesia. So the topic that will be discussed today is the role of tourism knowledge to support Sumedang in the global tourism industry. Okay, I'm sorry, I think I have a problem with slide.
Hello, Raisa. So your PPT is okay now?
Yes. Okay, the topic that will be discussed today is the role of tourism knowledge to support Sumedang in the global tourism industry.
Hello, Rachel. Is any problem for your PPT slides? Hello, Rachel.
Okay. Okay, before we start today's presentation, I will introduce you about Sumedang. Sumedang is our hometown where 11 April University is located. And in addition to learning about English language skill and intercultural understanding, our major is also tourism-based. The following is one of the visions of our English literature major, that is becoming a leading tourism-based English literature study program in West Java region in 2025. Okay, therefore, in our major, there are several courses related to tourism, including Tour Business Management, which provides students with knowledge and abilities in planning, organizing, and evaluating a travel business. The second one is tour guiding, that teaches students about knowledge as a tour guide and how we can guide tourists in a well-mannered way. And the last is tourism project, which discuss the tourism village project, which will later be surveyed and observed for tourist villages in Sumedang. So does tourism knowledge that students have got play an important role in the Sumedang tourism industry? Obviously, yes. There is a theory called pentahelix, which states that all elements of tourism are attached to each other. You can see that there are some elements, and our positions is certainly in the academic element. In this context, with our knowledge of tourism, we can help an area the master plan of Sumedang Regency Tourism Development to 2025 mentioned that Sumedang has a quality of tourist attraction and is widely known regionally, nationally, and internationally. Students in our major have promoted local Sumedang tourism by making virtual tour videos, but I think I will not show the videos because time is limited, right? And if you are curious, guys, you can access it on the FIB and Sub 20 YouTube page. So, as student of English literature major, we must play a role of the efforts of Sumedang government in tourism development. The tourism knowledge we have gained in lectures, of course, will determine our future job. For some of these courses, we can have skills that can be used in the world of job. For example, we can be travel agency owner, tour guide or tour leader, tourist attraction manager, travel consultant, teacher or lecturer, and the last we can be government tourism officer. So that's all my presentation about our major and future jobs. Don't forget to visit our website and our Instagram. Thank you.
Hello, Raisa, thank you.
Again, let's invite the last student, Wei Li Bei from GTI China. 非常感谢我们印尼学生的分享。接下来呢，让我们邀请公职院最后一位学生韦李贝来进行分享。
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Wei Li Bei. And this is my school. And first, let me introduce myself. I am a lively and challenging girl. My major is marketing. Do you know marketing? I think it should be familiar to you because every school has marketing course. Marketing needs to learn many courses, management, accounting, economics, and so on. So we should study hard. And then I want to share an interesting story for you. It is selling cups to the monk. This story reflects that the results will be different if you look at the problem from different angles. This is the marketing charming. And Do you know Double 11? Double 11, this is the hottest online shopping festival in China. So marketing is particularly important and becomes popular. So I chose marketing. And then, you know Anta word? Anta in China like Nike in Americans. Not long ago, our school began to cooperate with Antas. After graduation, and I want to enter Antas, so I decided to work harder. And I hope you can come to China sometime. Welcome. Thank you.
好的，非常感谢我们韦同学的一个分享。让我们欢迎最后一位来自菲律宾的同学进行分享。Thank you for the sharing. Our last speaker is Belinda from Philippines, and let's welcome her. Hello, Belinda. So you can start your sharing now. Hello, Belinda. Are you there? Okay, I think there's some network issue for the Belinda, so let's move to the next session. And thank you for all the sharing. And now all the speakers have presented their speech. There was truly a wonderful sharing. We would like to once again to thank all the speakers for their amazing performance. 非常感谢我们大家的发言，我们的学生发言环节就到此结束了。非常感谢东盟国家的学生，也非常感谢我们广西工业职业技术学院的学生，真的是非常棒的一次分享。再次谢谢大家。And next is our conclude session. We would like to invite the teachers from Siberia's April University and Guangxi Vocational Technical Institute of Industry to deliver a final conclusion to us. 接下来呢是我们的导师总结环节，我们会邀请来自印尼和广西工业职业技术学校的老师对本次活动内容做一个总结。首先，让我们欢迎来自印度尼西亚双木丹大学的老师给我们做指导发言。First, let's welcome Mrs. Annie from Siberia's April University, Indonesia. Hello, Mrs. Annie. So you can start your sharing now.
Okay, thank you, Betty. Is my voice audible?
Yes, please continue.
Yes, okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, fellow teachers, students, and all participants. I'm Anit Pranita Devi, the mentor from 11 April University, Indonesia. And in this opportunity, allow me to speak a little bit to conclude what we have discussed along this event, dealing with major and future jobs. So it's a sort of suggestion for the students to build their career. And I titled this presentation, Paving the Road to Future Success. Okay, there are two main points that I will deliver. First, what will you need? And the second one, what will you need to do? What will you need to pave your future success? Before going to college, many students don't really think about maximizing the return on their college investment. So in their mind, just getting into college and attending is enough. But in today's world, it's not enough just to have a college degree. Even a 4.0 GPA isn't enough to guarantee you success personally or professionally. 4.0 that matters after college and your career, according to Jordan, 2012 is your personal capital, intellectual capital, social capital, and financial capital. So what are they? Let's see. The first one is personal capital. It is how well you know yourself. This includes your awareness of your strengths, weaknesses, purposes, passions, and interests. And it also has to do with knowing what type of environments and people you work well with and which ones you don't. The second one is intellectual capital. It is what you know. So this includes your expertise in one or two subjects or skills. Some people attribute this to their college major, but most do not. Whether you are a student or a professional, you must be deliberate about the skills and subjects you want to master. The next is social capital. It is who you know and who knows you. Your social capital can consist of mentors, alumni, professors, advisors, and peers committed to your personal greatness. It's all about who is committed to your personal and professional growth and vice versa. And the last is financial capital. It is who knows that you know what you know. It's tricky, right? When the right people know that you know a lot about the subject, that's when financial opportunities flow. Financial capital grows at the intersection of your intellectual and social capital. So financial capital comes in the form of job opportunities, investment opportunities, and entrepreneurial opportunities. Now that you know what you will need, let's talk about what you will need to do. So what will you need to do? Firstly, you identify your skills and interests, of course. Remember your personal and intellectual capital. This is also related to assessing your values. And you can ask yourself, what am I good at? What are my interests, motivations, and values? And what do I want from my career? Yeah. So that's the first step. And the second one is to explore career ideas. It is about researching the job market and career paths that interest you and narrowing down your options. Consider what your ideal job sector would be and discover its key trends by researching the local, national, and global job markets. Also, it's related to career development, job description, and employment outlook, whether it is aligns with your values or not. And last but not least is to make a decision. Combine what your interest and values with what you've discovered about your option, and also you can make a decision by asking yourself, will I enjoy doing the job every day? Do I have the right skills? And does the company fit with my values? And apart from that, you can do SWOT analysis. It is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that could appear on the way. So last, and it is the most essential part, I think, your major may not matter, but you need to master yourself. Yeah. So master yourself first before paving the road to your success. Because the road to your success is not a highway. You have to create it as you go. So this quote ends my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much for Annie. Otherwise, for our and then let's welcome Mrs. Zheng Weijian, the Dean of School of International Education of GTI, to give us a conclusion. 非常感谢我们印尼老师给我们学生的非常专业的指导。接下来呢，让我们欢迎广西工业职业技术学院国际教育学院院长曾伟坚来给我们做发言总结。 也麻烦曾院长在总结每句后暂停一会儿，我们将为您和外宾做交互翻译。
刚才各位同学们介绍了自己的专业发展前景和专业学习方向。
Thank you to every speakers to share their ideas about their majors and their future jobs.
通过本次交流会，大家了解了广西工业职业技术学院和东盟各国家的一些专业有不同之处，也有相通之处。
Through this wonderful youth talk events, we know our difference and we have many things in common.
我们欢迎东盟学子到我校留学、访学、研学或参加培训。
On behalf of GTI, I welcome every one of you to take a visit to our institute for further study, research, and training.
期待以后能加强互通互访，增进专业与文化的交流学习。
And I'm also looking forward to many of such events like today in the future to deepen our friendship and communication of each other.
今后我们会继续总结经验和不足，不断完善交流活动开展形式，开展更多的交流会，努力为大家的专业學習和交流提供更貼心的服務。
We will host more and more such events in a better way to improve the communication better. 结束了。
好，谢谢各位，谢谢大家。
Thank you for your support and understanding. Thank you.
好的 ，OK, thank you for the share. 非常感谢两位老师的指导发言。我相信同学们经过今天的活动，一定有非常多的一个收获。我们的活动也到此顺利结束了。最后呢，我们还有一个合影。Thanks for the wonderful conclusion from our teachers. I believe everyone here has learned a lot today. And then let's have the final group photo together. Before we have the photo, I have attention here. We have shared the certificate link on the chat box. So please remember to fill in the link to get the certificate before you leave the room. And now, please turn on your camera and let's have the group photo together. Hello, I will please listen to my counting. 3, 2, 1, smile. 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your patience here, and thank you for your great hair. And dear participants, please remember to fill the link, certificate link before you leave the room.